Hello and welcome everybody to Good Game 1 College Esports Championship. And this is me, Lucifer, and along with me, I have slight of connection issue, I guess, but I hope you edge. Day 26 is kicking off. What are your thoughts?
Well, yeah, once again, day number 26. Yesterday, we did have two matches, and both of them were quite interesting. I mean, one of them was a really close match, but on the other one, I know it was a bit of a one-sided affair. That was a crucial match, actually, but, you know, the better team won, and they are gonna, I think it was the SOL there, Super Hustlers. They are gonna stick to their top one position. So even today, we are gonna be, heading into some really interesting matches because they are gonna be the final matches of phase number 1, right? So it's really important for all these teams to put up their A game, and yeah, I cannot wait to see what they have in store for us.
I agree with you. I'm looking forward to what we have. To what is the prize pool? Why teams are fighting out for? Let's see what lakhs is the prize pool, and the Valorant 1,000.
Yeah, 1,74,000 for Valorant alone. First position. If you win the tournament, you're gonna walk away with 80,000 Indian rupees in your bank, and it doesn't matter if you're running up. You still have 40,000 to work with, and if you're in the third position, it's still a hefty amount. 20,000 in your bank. I mean, I say it's an hefty amount because all these players are college students, and not just the teams. It's not just about the teamwork and everything. We also want to appreciate the solo talent that is coming up. The players that actually bring out their best, and some unfortunately, might not be in those top 3 teams. So we have the awards like Best Player, which is obviously the most prestigious one, if you ask me, being the MVP of the tournament. That's an incredible one to give away to. And yeah, Player of the Week, Best Econ Rating, and Best Combat Score. These three are the ones that the other players can actually look out for, apart from the MVP one. Because, Player of the Week, you have to be kind of consistent. But yeah, Best Econ Rating, that's going to be for the supports usually. And Best Combat Score, once again, might be the duelist. But at the same time, a lot of Battle Sages and a lot of Astras, man, going ham these days. So with that being said and done, Lucy, match number 1. It's going to be really interesting for sure.
I agree with you. Matrix on the map of Bind. Is
Yep. Map of Bind. Map of Bind, Ahsoka captains going on head-to-head against VIP Matrix. That's going to be an interesting one. I'm pretty sure this is the final match for both of these teams in the phase 1. So I'm not really sure where they stand on the group table as of now, but I'm pretty sure it's a do or die situation for both of these teams, because only one team from every group is gonna get get moved on to the first phase number 2, which is further in the tournament. But right now we're still in phase 1, and map of Bind is a map with like a lot of possibilities. So Ahsoka captains, we have already seen how they play. At the same time, VIP Matrix, I think it was the map of Haven the last time they played in, and they seem to struggle a bit. But it's a map with 3 sides, but now Bind with being only 2, and the way that VIP Matrix usually play, the fast rotations and the callouts being given early in the round, I think they have a really good chance going on head-to-head against Ahsoka captain. But at the same time, you never know what Ahsoka brings it to the table, man. It's really unpredictable is what I feel like. But yeah, map of Bind, really cool map with the teleportations and the early really fast rotations from A to B for the defenders. I'm really looking forward to see what these two teams bring to the table in this particular matchup. So with that being said, I still think it all depends on the Asian lineups. I mean, I know there are gonna be a lot of Jets coming in, but at the same time, I don't want to see Sova this time. Being the initiator, maybe a Sky would be good, but at the same time, Astra mains, guys, and Yoru is an interesting one for sure. Using his fake footsteps into the teleportation always confuses the enemy, and at the same time, that Gate Crasher having that teleportation, he can actually just jump from A to B. Faster than the teleportations. I mean, they do have the TPs available, but at the same time, Yoru's Gatecrasher is something to look out for. And also, I think we might be in for some Phoenix or Raze this year, because I know one of the players from one of these teams play a really good Raze. So some Sassel plays, guys, maybe showstoppers. Really
Maybe.
interesting. But at the same time, Sage, that is something to look out for. And also, keep in mind, this is still phase 1, and only one team from each group, that is 8 teams from out of 48, will be moving on to phase 2. So every game, every round especially, because it's going to be about the round difference. Doesn't matter how many games you win, doesn't matter how many games you lose, it's going to be all about the round difference. And with that being said and done, we will be jumping into the agent lineup right now. And by the looks of it, it looks like VIP Matrix. There it is. The race picked up on the side of VIP Matrix, and I see a Jet as well. And that boy will be sticking to that Omen once again, but all soft picks on Ashoka, on the side of Ashoka Captain. So let's see how this one goes out right now. You know, oh, okay, Tarish will actually stick to the Sage, and the Killjoy picked up as well. But Ashoka Captain, they're still trying to figure out what to pick. I think Flight will actually stick to the his signature Phoenix there, but at the same time, not really sure what's going on in their head, because defenders and the attackers. I mean, attacking lineup, if you take a look at it, I think that's pretty decent. Having a Killjoy having to watch the flying and everything. Yeah, there you go. Flight will stick to his signature Phoenix. And since they're starting off on the defender side, having one deal list makes a lot of sense. And right now, yep, that's going to be it. Sage, KJ, Phoenix, Sova, and Brim. They're going to opt for Brim instead of the Omen there. And right now, taking a look at the agent lineup, I still will stick to VIP Matrix. And what do you think, Lucy?
I think so. I mean, Vips Matrix have most of the utilities that we need. Coming on the side of Ashoka Captains, a good team, a good composition coming in, but they have only one reliable duelist that they need to be targeting. It's going to be Flight. And previously, we saw Flight was not having a great day. So not sure how it's going to go today for him. If he manages to pick up a lot today, then I think they should be able to do a lot of damage. Otherwise, I think it's Vips Matrix for the win. But yes, it's only our prediction right now.
VIP's Matrix, that is what we think. I mean, at least that's what I think might come out on top, just because of the agent lineup. But you never know what's going to happen, because Ashoka Captains, they put up a really good show last time as well. So I'm really looking forward to see what's gonna happen here. And once again, guys, day number 26, match number 1, Ashoka Captains versus Vips Matrix on the map of Bind. Pistol round is on, Lucy.
Pistol round is on. We see a ghost entering. Flight is going to be starting things off. Maybe he started off on a good note. He picks up one. He goes in for the second one and gets that as well. And right now they know a couple of forces have been entered from Hookah, but the smoke comes in at the right time. The spike has been dropped and Tupro is right, having the angle down B long. Will he be able to protect the spike and not let it go? No, it seems.
Oh boy. Yeah, the spike is a crucial part. And right now, this match, they already lost 2 players, 1 minute on the clock, and the spike is now making its way towards the A side. I think it's being read by the captains there, and Rem in his shoe. Beautiful headshot with the classic onto the KJ there. And now Chandler is kind of low. He's going to dash in, but Flight got the kill, and Rem in his shoe will make sure that Jet does not reminisce anymore. He's going to take him down. A flawless win. The first round? That's gonna boost up some confidence for Ashoka Captains, while Vips Matrix still struggle to get that first kill on the board for either of the players. Let's see, second round might be an eco for them.
Might be an eco, but this is what I said. If Flight pops off, I think it should be a good round. Flight off to a great start. Had a 3k for himself in the previous round. So if he's managing to keep it up, I think it should work out. Otherwise, Vips Matrix should also, within the blink of an eye, might be able to change the tide around. But right now, it's going to be kind of an anti-eco round, but we did see a couple of force buys coming in from the side of Vips Matrix. Not sure what they're planning, but looking at their attack, they're heading into a shot.
Heading into A shot, and now Brim actually takes a bit of damage there. And now, everything is looking fine there, Lucy, for Ashoka Captains. But, yeah, there you go. Remination will get the kill on to Raze. That makes it a 4v5, and that's a beautiful strong grenade. He's gonna apply breaks to the pushes. All 4 players towards Hookah, and look at this. They decide to push in at the same time. That's gonna be 1 going down. Taparu will get the kill, and Zed dashes into the side now.
1 enemy remaining.
Flight 2K is going in for the last one. He knows where his position is, but Big will be able to get one. But Reminishu comes in, he gets his 2K as well. And Ashoka Captains managed to destroy the side of Whips Matrix on the force buy round. Not sure why they managed to go for that calculated push. And again, look at that. Darth Boy already pulls up a stinger. We can see a Marshall also being popped off. And are the side of Whips Matrix going to have a messy half? Not sure.
Messy half. Let's see. I mean, that round going into the favor of Ashoka Captains is gonna hurt the economy on the side of Whips Matrix. But you know,
deploying drone.
We know that there's a lot of potential. And okay, Terry, was that was a bit of a misplay, but I think that that drone has actually spotted up multiple players there, and the recon. That's a cheeky little recon there. We'll make sure that no one pushes. If someone pushes, they're gonna get spotted. And Terry will get a kill through the smoke, just random spraying and praying, and that paint shell will make sure no one's up close.
Spray and praying with the Spectre, that's always one of the best kills to see, because Spectre with a close range fight, you're sure to come out on top. And look at the damage being done on the Omen. He is dropped down to close to 20 HP. And right now, yes, a couple of force buys, but yet they do have close to 1200 to 1500 in their cred. So I think the next buy they're going into can be kind of a broken half shield buy and a full weapon. But right now, Tapru spots out the Omen. That should be an easy kill coming. The turret is holding that strong. Turret will also be able to do a little bit of a damage. That boy on a slither of an HP along with his Sage. Sage gets the healing. The ultimate already being popped off, and Flight gets 2K. Tapru goes down. The last person is at B long. The spike has been dropped, and right now again, it looks like the first round has been repeated. The ultimate makes its way back. Right now it's all up to the Rays, and the side of Whips Matrix are going to give away the third round for free as a flawless.
Bot coming back.
Flawless round again. I mean, Flight, what the hell was that? He just comes out of nowhere and you know, pops heads back to back with the Spectre. That was beautiful to watch. Run it back. I want to watch it back, to be honest. Really good and really cool gameplay is what I would feel like. But right now, I mean, it's the fourth round, and looks like Ashoka Captains, they still want to stick to their current weaponry. It's going to be another bonus for them. They do have an Odin, so 3 Spectres, and the nearest picked up. Let's see how that goes. But yeah, Terry will make it work. He's going to make anything and everything work in his favor right now.
Destroyed.
I mean, having that Odin 100 bullets for you, he managed to take down one person. Rays already going down. It's all up to Bing to make this work, and that push has been hurt. It's all at Hookah. Stack completely coming down. If they step, there's going to be Nano Swarm that they have to deal with, and every round that we have seen till now, we have seen mostly 1 or 2 people go down to that Nano Swarm. And look at that. The turret, the Nano Swarm already being popped. Bing also lost his life. They know that there's going to be a lot of people at Hookah. Terry is praying his way across, and it's going to be getting Smash Boy. But a beautiful hit through the wall on Darth Boy. Darth Boy getting a second one. Darth Boy getting a heal as well from his Sage. But Tanush is also supporting. Reminishu goes down. Back to a 2v1. What a turnaround of events coming in from the side of Whips Matrix. Staying alive in Hookah for such a long time, and a quick TP from the shadows coming in from Whips Matrix, and the spike should also come, as well as teammate coming in for backup very soon.
No, KJ, you know, 1 versus 2, Sage and Omen actually are really low, so Tapru is actually on for the 1v2 clutch here, but he kind of has to peek them one by one, otherwise he cannot take the defuse. That's for sure. That paranoia will never. I mean, he did take a really bold decision there, and unfortunately, that was not the decision. That wasn't the right decision, is what I feel. But yeah, KJ, he did try his best, and now Whips Matrix first start on the board for them. Lucy.
They got a little bit too confident from the side of Captains. Otherwise, I think they should have had that round. And Terry with that Odin was looking, I would say, undestructible. But gets a little bit overconfident, stays in that position for too long, loses that Odin and loses the round as well. But right now, Operator, 2 operators make it. What are we going to see? Is it going to be the side of Captains falling just because of the pick of Operators and losing their economy, or is it going to be them converting? Terry off to a start.
Terry off to a start there. Yeah, you're right. That two double operators. We did not see that coming in, especially both of them being towards B. That is insane as well. But right now, looks like the players from Whip Matrix are kind of scared to push into the side because they do realize that there's an operator there. So, you know, look at Sage's position, by the way. He's pushed up all the way towards the shower area there. Now he gets the information, makes his way back to the side, and now they heard them towards the short area. That smokes will be deployed for a moment, and now, once again, it's going to be a fake. Another rotation coming in here, Lucy.
Alarm bot out.
They're trying to rotate. The side of captains are doing it. Now, look that. It's only Tapru, but his angle at Hookah is going to be precise. He gets one kill. Arho will be able to take
30
down
seconds
Reminishu, but
left.
Terry with that Odin, he's still making things work. Gets a 2k. Now it's going to be the last two players surviving. They know there's going to be an operator at Hookah. Crossing it might not work out and does not have a resurrection to play with. So Tanishq at a very tough situation to fight this out. And I think this should be a save coming in from the side of Matrix.
10 seconds
Smokes
left.
coming down. They're trying to push in with 8 seconds on the clock. They're looking forward to make this work. Parana being sent across. Nanoswarm still on side. Flight comes in and Flight should have the backup, but Flight does not enter.
Planted.
Operator again not playing role. Tapru again back with his operator, changes to a classic, converts that, and that boy, all up to you, man.
Ooh, that boy with the beautiful double kill there, and now he was in 1 before. He pulled it down to a 2 versus 1. He can actually do this, to be honest, and I think his position is known right now. Flight will get the kill on the Dart boy. I mean, for a second, I actually thought that Dart might actually have a really good chance of clutching this because, you know, Flight only needed 1 shot, 36 points of health, but never mind. That team coordination played out very well at the end, and now Ashoka Captains back on track, pulled around back, 4-1, still a 3-round lead, and the economy on the Vips Matrix side, not looking good at all.
Marshall's coming online. 2 full weapons with the full shield coming. But everybody else looks like they are heading into an eco. Not sure why the whole team is not taking this call. But look at Reminishu.
Placing
He is
alarm bot.
feeling a little bit confident right now. Pulls up the judge. Is he going to go close or is he going to hold showers? Entrance and just sit for a couple of kills. He's going in for a white peak. He gets white peaked. He's going to get a beautiful ding, but not a complete takedown. Drop down to a slither of an HP. Tanishq right now. What a shot was that? Through the smoke, a headshot. Now that Odin needs to be recovered. I mean, playing with a judge does not make sense now, but is he going to resurrect in the open? Looking like that paint shell's being thrown across, but Desing will be able to convert to an immediate trade coming across. Hunter's Fury being used. 12 HP Terry. Something amazing right now.
That no scope is actually a really interesting one. Now that boy, he'll get a double kill.
Spike down
Flight
A.
with the answer back. He's gonna take down Raze, and now in a 2 versus 2. Flight is kind of low, but at the same time, time is running low as well, and the spike is dropped towards the short area, and Flight will actually heal himself back to almost 100 points of health. Still good enough. And that teleportation. Oh, shouted step. I think Flight missed it. He wasn't watching that angle, and right now,
Last
that
player
ultimate is going to be
standing.
used coming out of shadow. He's going to be coming out on the B side.
30
Will be
seconds
planting the
left.
spike, but look at this. KJ has a util already ready here. So as soon as she makes her way to the teleportation, and I think the information has already been given that he's towards the long area. So this might be a really risky move for Dart Boy. But yeah, 40 seconds on the clock. Let's see how this one goes, Lucy.
Yep, it should be a risky move. They've read it. They're holding the angle really well. Tapru, initial shots miss, but will be clutching it out. The crossfire was also held. And again, the side of captains, even if they lose a couple of people, they're making sure they are on the positive edge. They are making things work in their favor. And another 5th round pulled back for them. 4-round difference is what we are looking at now.
Oof. 4-round difference and Vips Matrix. This is the time for them to, you know, take a chill pill, come back stronger, maybe even take a timeout. Because by the looks of it, they are unable to execute the way that they want to. I can actually see their intent. But unfortunately, every time they want to do something, Ashoka Captains, they come out with a better strat, with a counter strat, and apply breaks. Right now, let's see how this one works out. Because once again, it's going to be a full buy round, and they still have a Spectre picked up. So if Terry gets a kill here with the Odin, it's gonna make things even harder for the side of Vips Matrix.
He's going to make it hard, but Arrow managed to make him run back. Nobody's going to be so confident to fight with the showstopper. That ultimate one shot is enough, but right now look at Terry. Terry again going in. He is just holding this really well, but drops down to 20 bullets. Arho will be able to take one on top row. Flight comes in, but Flight has an operator to play with, so he needs to be calculated in his move. Right now the plant does come through. Health not looking great, but still a 5v4 retake. Is it going to be possible? Terry falls down. He does not use his Odin right now. Flight immediately denied of his ultimate, and Desync will get one kill, but I don't think this retake is not going to work out anytime now.
Player standing.
Nice. We'll get one before going down in the hands of Flight, and that boy will take him out instantly. And now Flight in a 1v2. This is really hard. He's gonna get one before going down in the hands of that boy with the Origin Vandal. That looks beautiful as ever. But yeah, that's gonna be the second round on the board for the side of Vips Matrix. They made it work, Lucy. They made that buy work. They had a Spectre and they still made it work, and that's exactly the confidence I'm looking for coming in from the side of Vips Matrix. Because once again, every round is crucial and important. But look at this. 12 kills already for Flight, and at the same time, that boy on 11. I mean, he does have 5 deaths, but yeah, nevertheless, he still has 11 kills. Although they still are, 3 rounds behind, and he's keeping up with the top performer on the side of Ashoka Captains.
I agree with you, but one thing that I really liked what the side of Matrix have done is destroying the economy. Look at them. They just lost one round and the whole team does not have great buys. Just 2 people with full buys. Reminishu has a beautiful angle, maybe able to get 1 kill. Oh no, the reload that comes in out of an unfortunate situation. Dark Boy off on it will be able to pick up 2 kills, and right now it has been understood. It's going to be a hit coming through. The spike needs to be planted. They're taking their own time and slowly making sure the site is completely safe, and then play this because they're already at an advantage and they don't need to do any trades right now.
3 versus 4, and I just say that make that a 2 versus 4, but Terry still pulls it back to a 2 versus 3, but never mind. Chandler once again with the trade gets a kill on Terry, and now in a 1v3. But the economy is the key factor here, and right now Chandler will make sure he does not go down and will get the kill on the top row as well. Third round on the board for VIP Matrix, and yeah, Ashoka Captains, they can invest into this round, but next round is looking grim for them if they lose this one, that is.
Their economy is already bad. Half shields. I think it should be a Spectre by coming in from Reminishu, but going in again for a judge, it did not work out. I mean, it worked out previously when he managed to take down Bing. Bing is not having a good day along with Arho, both of them 4 and 3 kills respectively. Not looking that great from their team. It's always Darth Boy doing the heavy lifting. So if the side of Captains read it, it's going to be Darth Boy who they need to be concerned of. I think they should be able to convert multiple rounds.
They might be able to convert multiple rounds there because they also have, VIP Matrix, they have the Resurrection available and the Commander Shadows as well. But on the side of the Captains, they have Orbital Strike and Lockdown both available to retake abilities, and that Recon actually gives away its status position. Oh, top row will actually dink Jet, but he's gonna still manage to stay alive. Or was that the ding from the turret? I think the turret dinged him actually. Chandler, oh boy, he is on fire right now, but he's gonna get taken down by Desync. Light gets one before going down in the hands of Smash Boy, and Smash Boy, his position is known, but wait a second, why is Brim not peeking at the right angle? Okay, that was a really good fake coming in. So right now, over the strike has been completely put to waste here.
It has, but look at them. They've managed to reposition themselves inside Arho. He is spotted. He's going to get that kill. Reminishu again bringing a judge to a gunfight. He's going to get backstabbed, taking control of defender's side. Is going to be very crucial, and Smash Boy does it. Takes control of elbow back and gets the backstab. Beautifully played from the side of Matrix. Even though they lost a couple of players, the advantage was not looking good. Taking control, and especially that, as you said, the ultimate orbital strike not being used very well gives the opponent the advantage, and Matrix take it, bring the round differential just to 1, and the economy completely destroyed for Captains.
Ooh, economy is completely destroyed, as you said. You're right about that. Now it's all about the equalizer. Smash Ball will get the first blood on Terry there towards the shower area. And looks like Remini, she's kind of confused here about what to do with his only wall available. And looks like he's going to get taken down. He's on 1 point of health and the blade stop. Oh boy, really unfortunate. But yeah, running back will be using, gets 2 kills there.
Your duty is not
Punish,
over.
real Resurrect race. I'm not really sure why, but I think they just want to have the economy there. And also, you know, 4 versus 4. So it makes sense. But look at this, right? He's the only one with a Vandal, and Raze will also get the kill on to Brim. Really unfortunate. Flash. Let's see how this one goes.
2v4 not looking that great. Flight is looking for the fight with Smash Boy. He does come out on top of it. But right now, ultimate being used. I think they should be going down very soon. And Aro beautifully played again with his ultimate. Previously, to start things off from a 5-1 difference, he managed to push off Terry back to elbow. And they got control of B side. And now to end things off and to get it to an equalizer, uses the showstopper again and comes on top of it with a kill as well. Previously, I think the kill did not get confirmed. But right now, with the kill, it's going to be a 5v5 and 10 rounds done. 2 more. Is it going to be captains maintaining the lead or Matrix making a comeback on their attacking half?
Yep. Oof. Equalizer has been come into play. Let's see. You know, now it's gonna be another full buy round. So this might be the one deciding the fate of the first half. It might be a 7-5 or a 6-6, depending on the way that these two teams play their roles right now, Lucy.
I really like the wall. It's isolating the fight only towards U-Haul and Terry. Look at that. He managed to come out on top of that fight. But the fight, this is just a distraction. The whole force of Vips Matrix is at B. Now B needs to be controlled. Yes, there are a lot of utilities. Desync is also present. Desync not using his smokes, not sure why. The lockdown gets used from the attacker's side and they're going to get control of side. Desync is still inside. Smash Boy will not let him stay there for long. The ultimate being used from defense along with the Hunter's Fury. Will they be able to convert 2 ultimates being used? It's going to be a 4v3 retake. It seems like it's possible. Lockdown is going through. Not sure what Flight is doing. Okay, he's healing himself and elbow control is also there. They're making themselves known with a 5v3 retake. This should be possible. One person is hiding Flight. Not sure why he did not check that first, but he'll be able to convert it. Smash Boys. Nano Swarm beautifully used, but it's all up to Darth Boy to convert it. But look at the random sprays coming in, and he spots. Darth Boy gets that kill, but Terry immediately gets the call out that he's hiding inside the smoke, and it's going to be Terry on the top of that fight. It's going to be a 6-5, a very intense retake coming in. 3 ultimates being used from the side of Ashoka Captains just for a retake. Does get the round, but they used a lot of utilities and ultimates. Yes, they have their economy as well, but they have to be worried because Darth Boy has from the shadows. He has been playing really well and he's already on a 2 KD for his team. So talking about it again and again, Darth Boy is, I would say, the force that the side of Ashoka Captains need to be ready with. But still, even though Darth Boy was alive for such a long time, they managed to convert around, but it was 3 huge ultimates being used. But Wing, now with an operator on the attacking half, not sure what. Terry converts the push on Arho.
Terry, I thought that he was actually going to go down because he was looking at the completely wrong direction there. But yeah, Smash will get the kill on the Remedy Shoe, and Darth Boy with the tray, with the kill actually, and Desync with the tray pulls it back to a 3 versus 3. They have now a round lead for Ashoka Captain, so if this round goes into their favor as well, they might have a really good chance on the attacking side. Right, will miss the shot, and Chandler will not actually. Desync gets a kill on the Smash Boy in their hand, and now 1 minute on the clock, and the spike is already on the site. But he still has to come out in the open to plant, and Tanish waiting for the push. But yeah, the push does come through, but Desync will be the one coming out on top there.
Oh my god, the spike was already inside. Things are not looking good. He's going into the pick, and I think Desync. Oh no! What did he do? He ulted himself. He should have ulted the spike. Not sure why he did that, but I think he should be able to come on top of that fight. Oh no! Just with 40 HP, Bing managed to jump across, but Desync will not let him. With the wall bang, he'll be getting the 4th kill. I mean, Desync, the way he played on the last round. Wow, oh wow, I would like to watch it again. I'm pretty sure everybody can go crazy on Desync because even though he was, look at him, he was maybe even bottom fragging, but that round he played, the way he played inside U-Haul's, not pushing, he let Smash Boy push in, then he understood where the Jet was playing and immediately smoked that angle off, took the fight on Sage and let the spike be dropped. So many things went on in that round, and A very well executed round coming in from the side of captains.
Yep. That was a really good round coming in from Desync especially. He had like what 3
Yep.
kills, and then now he's already up to 7. But yeah, once again, first half is done. 18 kills on Flight and 15 on that boy. These two players are going head to head here for that MVP of the match. Well, let's see what happens, because now the pistol round is really crucial for both the teams. It's gonna be Flight. Crisp, clean headshot, smashes the head of Smash Boy, makes it the man advantage already for Ashoka captains right now.
Yep, that boy's side. Solid step has been heard. They're trying to take him down. Yes, he goes down, but not without a disadvantage. He managed to take one. Tanishq will be able to take one. The spike is getting planted, but that's all. Tapru takes him down. Chandler Bing comes in Flight with another kill. And look at the fight that the side of Ashoka captains are putting in. They're holding the fort strong. But right now, Arho has made his way into sight. Hookah is being taken over from Reminishu. Reminishu was not having a great day, even with any kinds of weapons he's playing. But look at Flight. He's going to encounter Arho, and he'll be able to take him immediately down with another beautiful headshot. And again, just like the first pistol round, he ends this pistol round as well with a 3K and 21 and only 7 deaths with 4 assists.
Ooh, that was sick gameplay coming in from Flight. I mean, the aim is obviously there, but now look at this. Whip's Matrix are actually going in for a forced buy. A forced buy. Oh, this might be a good decision, but at the same time, it might be a costly one for them. Because if they lose this round, Ashoka captains will be moving on to 9-5. And, you know, it's going to be an eco for Whip's Matrix next, unless they want to force again. But it's going to be Flight with the initial frag once again. Tanishq makes it a 4 vs 5 right now. And they also got the information that it's going to be a force buy. So they're going to be a little more cautious this time. And Reminishu with the wall down. Gets the plan as well. Tapru will get 1 kill before going down in the hands of Chandler. 45 seconds on the clock, and Chandler with another 1. 3v3 retake here, Lucy.
3v3, they should not go in for a lot of fights. They should just play a post-plan positioning, and they managed to do it. Bring it back to a 3v2 smoke at U-Hall, and look at that. Chandler Bing is pushing in, and 2 people holding that. They will be able to take him down. It's all up to Darthboy. Darthboy, I think he has a Spectre to play with. He has played the previous round brilliantly, but this time it does not. Asteri will be able to land the headshot, and his bullets were a little bit quicker, and that will be Ashoka captains taking the second round as well in their favor. And the fourth boy completely shut down from the sides of Matrix, not even giving them the round. Beautifully played, and look at them, their economy not looking good. Flight already picked up a Vandal and a Phantom to go ahead.
Now another weird buy coming in from Whip's Matrix. Not really sure what they're trying to do. I see a Ghost, a Sheriff, a Bucky, a Marshall, and a Classic. So I think it's one of those, you know, just buys and upgraded buys coming in from all of them. So if this round goes in the favor of captains, double digits, goal line of Flight, although it takes a hit, will make sure to hit the head of Razor. And look at that, run it back will be used. That information will be gathered, check the right area, and he will indeed get the kill on the Smash Boy as well, Lucy.
Having a Bucky from such a far angle, there's nothing to be done. And Desync will be able to get 1 kill on Darthboy as he was trying to cross the molly. Tapru will be able to pick 1 as well. It's all up to Tanishq. He has been walled off at elbow along with the smoke. He was not sure where he was heading, but right now he's heading into the crosshairs of Desync, and he comes on top, and he's just playing around with a couple of pistols, especially that Classic. But double digits online for the side of Ashoka captains. Ashoka captains pulled up 5 beautiful rounds on the defensive half, then looked a little bit wary. They did not have, I would say, a great 5 rounds after that. They lost that. It became an equalizer, but right now heading into attack, they're looking really, really great. Double digits on the cards are already.
Double digits the cards for Ashoka captains. 10-5 scoreline.
He's going to regret that.
He's gonna regret that, especially after he sees the stream, and now also our faces is, you know, I'm pretty sure that Ashoka captains will be really happy with that ball, because there's enough gap for them to fit right in, even for Brimstone. So yeah, Ashoka captains, they need to just focus in one more round, and I think they'll be able to break the economy on the side of Whip's Matrix. But if Whip's Matrix pull it back, I think we might be on for another another small comeback.
Arho positioning beautiful from him. He goes a little bit aggressive. Flight does not read it. The positioning was great. He gets one kill, but Reminishu, he's going to check a lot of corners. Still does not come on top of the fight. But look at Tapru. He jumps in. He comes in for rescue. There's going to be one more person. That boy who was doing a lot of damage. He needs to be taken down. His position is called out. Terry comes in, takes him out. And that's going to be a back to your advantage for the side of captains. Beautifully taken over on the B side. And now they have the spike down. The retake needs to come in. And the lockdown also being invested to confirm the round. And it's all decent taking one more. Tanish, the last person, gets a beautiful headshot. But Terry's position, I think it's compromised.
Yeah, Terry's position is no. Look at the Killjoy's lockdown actually. Position is compromised, but now, Tanish will have to come out and peek. There's no other way around that. 1 versus 2, you can actually do this. Free fires, never mind. Tanish will actually come out and get the headshot. And now, that turret, you have to take it down, and also swarm grenades there. Gonna make it harder and harder, and that's the delays. But Tapru will not just delay the defuse, but also make sure that Tanish will not be able to save the weapon there. I think it was a Phantom. But yeah, 11 to 5. The economy on the side of Vips Matrix is absolutely destroyed, if I'm not wrong. So it's going to be a weird buy coming in from them. There you go. A Phantom, a Sheriff, a Judge, a Spectre, and a Classic. Okay, I see a Vandal with no shields. That's a risky move there.
Not the buy you want when you're heading close to match point. Yes, they do have 2 good rifles, but they are still with half shields. And they are not on the good players who are fragging out, right? So, not looking great, but okay, the spike, I thought it was kind of unrecoverable because it was under the bot and maybe we got to see a glitch is what I expected, but the Owl Drone will be revealing Smash Boy's position. Look at the spams coming across. They do a little bit of a damage, but look at the positioning. Look at the positioning from that boy. They need to find that kill, and they managed to do it. Tapru, Smash Boy will be able to go down as well. Flight, he is not stopping. He is going in. He's saying, you might have seen my bad day, but look at me on my good day.
Last player standing.
Zed now in a 1v5. This is close to impossible, especially since he only has a Spectre, but okay, never mind, his position is compromised as well, so Chandler will make sure they get one going down in the hands of Cherry. Makes it a non-flawless round for Ashoka captains, but still match point for Ashoka captains, and now they'll be really happy with their 7-round lead. Might be a plus 8-round difference here, and being the the final stages of phase 1, a win like this, like a plus 8 round difference, it's something that Ashoka captains will cherish, obviously.
I agree with you. You were talking about it, right? Maybe an underdog who comes in, gets close to a dominant fight and maybe a flawless victory. Ashoka captains not a completely dominant one, but they do have still close to a 7-round difference, right? So I think they should be able to get on top of a couple of teams. But let's see, let's hope for the best. Right now, 2 utilities being used from Raze will be immediately denied. And did you see that Tapru went inside the teleporter and he sat in there? He's waiting for somebody to take that TP and take that bait. I think nobody is going to do that. But right now, the rotate has come into B side and a slow round. Everything is gone in for a pause. The wind is just flowing around. Terry will be able to pick 1 kill out of that. He knows there's going to be another person on side, but he's still committing. And now they know Octagon is not that clear, but Terry will be able to do a little bit of a damage, but Tanisk will be able to take on Raminishu. Flight, he managed to punish Tanish for holding himself for so long on side. Tapru picks up another kill. It's back to Smash Boy to clutch this round, especially with match point.
1 player alive, 1 versus 4, and now Smash Boy will actually get the kill. He does have the lockdown available. He might actually use it because it might be the final round, and that Molly is absolutely beautifully placed. Oh my god, not the way that I wanted it to end, but that was just incredible there, Lucy. That swarm grenade and Molotov absolutely made perfect combo there, making sure that Smash Boy had no area to work with. Look at that scoreline right there. Flight, 26 kills, 10 deaths, 2.6 KD. Terry on 17. He did his job decent. He popped off hugely on that second half. Tapru, 14. Reminishu sitting on 8, but he did do his job, right? So yeah, that boy on the other hand, 16 frags. Arhov, with 8. Smash Boy did a good job as well. 11 kills on the KJ. Chandler did a really nice job. He did try to get the kills. He was only getting he was dealing damage, but was not able to confirm kills. Really unfortunate, but at the same time, Tanishq did a good job. I mean, when you compare him to the Sage on the other team, both of them sit on 8 kills each. There, Lucy.
Today, I would say Ashoka captains all the mistakes, all the flaws they managed to do in the previous fight they put up, where we saw Flight was not feeling great, and the other players as well. We saw, I think, Tapru was trying to do a lot along with Desync and Terry, but today Flight comes and plays in together with the team, and I think that just flowed together very well with the team. 26, 17, 15, 14. Yes, 8, not double digits for the Sage, but still the whole team played together majority compared to the side of Matrix. In Matrix, it's only Darth Boy. Yes, Smash Boy and Chandler Bing try to do something, but overall, when looked at, captains were a better team today. They felt really good, and the total as well, the total first bloods we are seeing 4. Flight has managed to get 4 alone, so that says a lot from the side of Ashoka captains. Had a really good day, and their plays coming through, you saw the utility usage. I mean, their utility usage, if you want to talk about it, you just saw the last match point round. First the nano swarm, then immediately a molly being lined up from Desync. There's no way somebody could come in from the defender spawn. There's no way. They had to push in elbow. And unfortunately, Smash Boy was at defender spawn, defender entrance itself. He immediately gets deep fried. And even though he was trying to escape with those third degree burns, the third degree burns completely took him out. Very, very unfortunate. But Matrix, a good try. The composition was there, the utilities were there. But as a team, a lot of things were missing. Arho, you saw him. He used his short stoppers, gained entry into sight, but unable to hold it really, really strong. He managed to do it only twice. But the next few rounds, no showstopper, no rounds.
Yep, I mean, the utility usage coming in from both the teams was actually good, but one team did it better, and we all know it was the Ashoka captains. Their Molotovs, their swarm grenades, and also the flashes were on point from Flight. He did miss a couple of flashes, but it all happens, right? It's in the heat of the moment, and he was doing a really good job with those entry frags on towards the side and also on the defensive side. He did a really good job. Being the solo duelist, he did an impeccable job, if you ask me, Lucy.
I completely agree with you. Flight, as I said, I know I'm repeating, but he had a great day today. That's what we talk about, right? A couple of days you will not be feeling great, maybe as a team and maybe as a solo player. What was expected from you, maybe not seen, right? But you have to put that aside. You should not take that to your mind that, oh no, I did not play today well for my team, and that's why the team lost. Come again another day, show up really huge. Flight did that today. So we saw a huge victory for the side of Ashoka captains, but that's match 1 for day 26. We are waiting for the next match, but before the match is ready, the players are loaded into the server, we are going to head for a short break, so that you guys show your support, so that Good Game 1 can bring more such tournaments and you get a chance to participate. Needs to be worried about Hookah. There's going to be a push that has already come in, and Hookah and AC will pick second, and he'll gain entry to the side. But in the meantime, CT has been pushed up from the side of defense, but AZ with a 3k, AZ might be in for an ace. He sends a recon. Recon will not give away any position. He's already, oh my god, he spots the opponent, but he sends across a panel which will delay the push coming in. Beautiful base wall comes in. The flash might deny a little bit of angle, but it's going to be 2 kills coming in. One does go on down from the side of defenders, but I don't think not for long. There's going to be 3 more people coming in, and they've completely taken down. Oh my god, how did he manage to survive that? Has already been taken from the side of defense, so they should be able to pull off a lot of kills. 2 kills lined up for Flight, as well as Tapru goes down. Kyrer gets the benefit out of that, and Kyrer is looking for to take one more. He gets the third one. Black Infinity gets one. It's going to be a 4k for Kyrer to close the first match.
Now Devil goes down, and Killua in a 1 versus 4 again. Once again, never mind. This time he gets the first one. Ooh, that pain shell. He's not gonna deal any damage. I don't know why he activated that showstopper, because the showstopper is gonna be stopped. It's gonna hurt him indeed. But Sova actually gets a kill on this matchup, pulling it back to a 4-4, and he's with a beautiful double. Oh my!
Completely used up. it managed to find two more open again and then get a kill. And look at him again, he comes in, he gets a kill. There's a backstab happening, but nobody's reading it right. Two people have gone down, and after two people there's going to be one more person that can be met with. That's going to be Killmonger misses his shots. Not sure why this time. That's going to be the third kill for that Reyna. Reyna is looking forward to take down this Sage right now, right this time, but the spike also goes through. And
Side of TMR might walk away the winners, but Insanity has the plans in mind because he just took down Reyna there.
Victor Reyna, but still they do have a Killjoy. They need to take down Killjoy. He finally does it,
That was
but Trip
awkward.
is still alive. Trip 1-2. He taps, he gets those kills.
Other side of the map, and look at this right now. I mean, Phoenix is reading this perfectly. He got 3 kills onto us. He knows that they're not gonna, engage him and challenge him anymore. And these things absolutely destroys those two last players.
They're at a benefit. Look at this. Smasher as an operator to play with. Smasher gets the hit. Spooky, you had a flash again. Not using your utility is going to be costly. They put okay. It's the opponent smoke, attacker smoke. But
Man, now in a devil once again in a 1v5 situation. There's no way it's gonna be Smasher. Absolutely smashing.
welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We are back with our break, and now we are heading into match 2. You guessed this right. We had an incredible match 1 between Captains and Matrix, but right now it's going to be Demigods versus Super Elite. I'm hyped up because yes, after Bind, we are heading into the map of Ascent and Edge. What do you think?
Yeah, Amrita Demigods and SVV Super Elite. It's going to be an incredible matchup, that's for sure. And the map of Essen, the classic map of Valorant, a fan favorite one. A lot of pro players also, prefer to play on the map of Essen. So, I mean, we have already seen both of these teams, play, and we have seen them on multiple maps, and not just on the map of Essen, but we've seen them on the map of Bind and Haven and Split, if I'm not wrong. So we know what these teams are capable of. So when they are put head to head against each other on the map of Ascent, everything's about to go down. And also, guys, once again, they're from Group F, and only one team from the entire group are actually gonna make it into the phase 2 there. And right now, if you take a look at the table there, you see it looks like Super Elite and Demigods, they have a bit of work to do here.
Super Elite and Demigods have a lot of work to do because Clippers are the table toppers, but Demigods, Super Elite are also powerhouses. So we have 3 powerhouses in Group F. 39 is where VIT Clippers are standing at. Super Elite and Demigods, if they want a chance in this tournament, if they want to qualify on top, it's either Super Elite coming on top today or it's going to be Demigods. One of them need to take their opponent, but Demigods will be able to go on top only if they get a flawless. Well, that's how they'll be able to get 29 in terms of round difference. If not, they'll be getting a slight buff and maybe the side of Super Elite can come down. But at the end of the day, Clippers, even though they just played 4 matches, they do have one more match in the bag. They might just end up qualifying. So Super Elite, they should take the advantage. They are at 24. If they get a huge round differential, they can go up to close to 37. And the next match, all they have to do is sit and pray that somebody comes up and takes down Clippers.
Yeah, I mean, Clippers, if Super Elite, everything goes according to the plan, then Super Elite will make it to 37, and then Clippers, they need to lose the match. Just lose. We'll give them -2. So if they take it really close, I think Super Elite will have a chance. So that is the only way that Super Elite can qualify. And right now, Demigods, I don't think they have any chances of qualifying unless any of the top teams that lose really big. But I still think that's a bit too much to ask for. But yeah, Demigods, I'm pretty sure they're still gonna put up one hell of a match here. And Super Elite, it's a do or die. It's a really important match, the most important match for them in this tournament yet. So it's basically a decider one for them. If they win this pretty with a large margin, they have a chance. They have a 50-50 chance, is what I feel, making it into the phase 2. Otherwise, it's all over for them, at least in this particular tournament.
I agree with you. Do or die on the phase 1 is what we are looking at. It's going to be very difficult for the side of Amrita Demigods to have a chance in winning, but for the side of Super Elite as well, they have to wish that they win this match with a huge round differential and just wish whoever the side of Clippers are playing next take them down brilliantly. If it happens, Super Elite out of the blue, which we were always talking about, kind of the underdogs or the hidden heroes, can take things out of the usual board. Right now, if any given day, looking at 4 victories coming in for the side of Clippers, I think they should walk away with the victory. But will the side of Super Elite able to be answer on that? But right now, starting it off in the agent selection screen for the map of Ascent, Nuclear has picked up Killjoy, good selection. Reina has been picked off, and also we see the soft locks coming in. I think there's not going to be any changes from the side of Super Elite from the soft picks. But talking about Amrita Demigods, what do you think, Edge?
I mean, if you're just talking about the agent lineup here, I'm interested to see if they're actually
Select
gonna
your
pick the
agent.
breach here. Toby Maguire, soft picking that. Let's see how that goes. And Team Su He usually plays Raze if I'm not wrong. But yeah, SVB Super Elite. It's gonna be KJ, Jet, Reina, Omen, and Breach. That's a really interesting lineup. And on the side of Amrita Demigods, we see Raze, KJ once again, Omen, Sova, and Jet being the second duelist there. So basically, two duelists on either side. The initiator on the side of SVB is going to be Breach. So just because of that Breach and Jet combo, and also the flashes from Reina and Teams, and also having the KJ as a sentinel to watch flanks, or even on the defensive side, they can hold on to the side all by himself. I think Super Elite has the advantage, or I at least I'm just gonna say that I'm gonna stick with Super Elite for this match. What about you, Lucy?
I would agree Super Elite might be able to pull something really, really well, but the side of Demigods, the previous match that we saw, I think anyway, you have picked up Super Elite for the game, I'm going to pick up Demigods. But one thing I'm worried about from both these teams, Edge, yesterday we saw, I think it was Powerhouse versus Super Hustlers, G set Powers and SOL Super Hustlers. They knew it was their last match, and one of those teams, it looked like they said, let's just have fun as much as possible, and pulled up Odins and Ares to play the match. And they lost it though, but they just played it for fun. So I am wishing that none of the teams do it today, because a lot more is at stake.
Yep, a lot more is at stake for sure. And now the pistol round. And Redeemer missing a lot of shots, but now look at that cyber where he gets a kill on the breeze. New player. Did actually kill Doisha there? And Redeemer gets one kill with the turret. Instantly turned out by Nuclear. Now in a 3 vs 3, but SVB Super Elite. Two players are really, really low, and teams will
One
get the
enemy
kill on the
remaining.
Cyber Warrior before going down. And to
down.
Cyber Warrior's boom bot. We'll say boom to the Soya Hindu, if I'm not wrong, that's his name. Now Nuclear in a 1v2. He'll make sure to tag Jet down to really low points as well. But look at
One
Soa's
enemy
position there.
remaining.
Actually, that recon really good, but Dipper is better with the gun and will confirm the kill onto KJ and also confirm the first round on the board for Amrita Demigods there.
That play coming in from Dipper, man, he just swung out from second lane and he just clicked the heads away from Nuclear. Beautiful play coming in from Dipper to manage to clutch that round. But it looked like Demigods, and when the door got closed for the side of defenders, it looked like they did not have a chance of getting that match. But as you said, Raze and that Boombot, that combo along with the kills, they managed to get the first round in. But right now a force buy from the side of Super Elite is also there. Will this work? We have seen so many times that the second round force buys have never worked. Jet starts things off, he picks off one kill. 4 people are coming in to trade that out, but just says no. The
Spike
beautiful
down
smoke
A.
placement, the slight gap finds the second kill. The spike goes down, but they manage to recover it.
Ooh, managed to cover it. But yeah, Super Elite once again with a 2-man disadvantage. This is not looking good for them. And the positioning as well coming in from the defenders there. You know, not being super aggressive, trying to play it
enemy
safe
remaining.
because they know that
Spike
the
down, mid.
players from Super Elite have an incredible aim, and that's exactly why they're second on the third on the board. I'm sorry, they're second on the board, right? Yeah, Super Elite, if I'm not wrong, they're second on the board. But yeah, it's gonna be a flawless round. Nevertheless, for the side of Amrita Demigods, and with every round, Super Elite are losing the opportunity to get on top of the table right there and make it to the phase 2. And every round that Amrita Demigods take away is taking away the hopes of Super Elite as well.
I agree with you. The previous round that we saw, I think it was only one Spectre buy coming in, so they do have full buys now heading into, along with good shields to play around with. So this should be the round that the side of Super Elite pay close attention to and play with beautiful as well as great utility usage. If not, again, they'll be losing the round. Nanoswarms being early pop. The turret will also let them know that they've already entered side, but the smoke beautiful taking control of market. But right now, it's about how they will enter the site.
Yep.
Spike down mid.
It's about how you enter and how you defend the site as well. While Soya Hindu gets one kill, pulls it back, but now Toby takes it back to another man disadvantage. He's kind of low on health points, but nevertheless, the turret will actually go down as well with the pain shell. So 3 versus 4 is still a man advantage to Super Elite, but you know, the health on Freeze is kind of low, and Soya Hindu is missing a few shots. That is that was pretty weird for a sec there.
Variable removed.
Bot fighting with the bot, and look at that Redeemer. Man, oh man, beautiful 2 kills. He could have gotten a bot kill also there, but right now he's fighting off with New Player. New Player does have a Vandal to play with. The door has been closed. The spike still not recovered.
30
It's
seconds
at
left.
the defenders, and defenders are on a man advantage. But look at the wall gets broken and the shots being missed. But a beautiful crossfire. Cyber Warrior and Jet managed to close the round. Very unfortunate. Having, even though they had better guns, they could not convert that round. That's going to be another 3-0 coming in for the side of Demigods, and a bonus by, I think, a couple of players will be heading into. Redeemer, look at him. He's still playing with the Spectre, even though there were a lot of rifles he could have recovered. He's saying, maybe I'm happy with the Spectre until and unless this Spectre let's go off the opportunity or the advantage for me, I'll keep playing with it.
Yeah, he's one of those lucky Spectres, you know, like the lucky charm there. That Spectre got a double kill there. It was a silent. Look at this! Jet with a beautiful headshot onto Ren towards the top mid. Once again, a man advantage, early man advantage for Demigods. And now, so Indu, I think he's gonna try to retrieve that Marshall on Jet, but
Grounded.
almost, never mind. He just confirms the kill on the Jet, pulls it back to a 3 versus 5 here, Lucy.
As you said, he managed to retrieve it. You did not say that he'll be able to get a kill, right? So you got what you wanted, but the next part of it was not told. Redeemer again with another gap. The smoke placement is incredible. Look at the slide gap. He finds one more person. New player's position is spotted out. They managed to recover the rifle, but look at Redeemer. He's not letting him go. The Spectre, it's paying really well as a lucky Spectre, but right now last two people surviving. They do have a spike, but again the gap, it's working out in the favor of the side of Demigods. But right now Loop Player is holding that gap. But is he going to place the turret? He is looking forward to place the turret, immediately being taken down. No use out of that turret. Owl drone being sent. No player's position gets compromised, but look at that. Cheems is holding a crossfire. Cheems should be able to get one kill as soon as somebody pops off, and yes, he does get it. And look at that Jet with a beautiful backstab, gets a 4K to close the round for the side of Demigods. And Demigods are feeling themselves close to a flawless round. Only a single Spectre being lost. Very, very unfortunate. Not a Spectre, I think it was a Phantom, but again, Doisha buys that back. Beautiful play coming in from the side of Demigods. They do manage to lose, but I think they managed to kind of understand that play. They managed to pull it off, because if Doisha did not go down there, I think Jet would have a little bit of a hard time doing that backstab. Immediately getting to know that, gets a 4K. But right now, again, we are heading into a full buy coming in from the side of Super Elite. 4 rounds done and dusted. If they let go of this round, you know what's going to happen. It's going to be a 6-0. We have seen that, and yes, 6 rounds, I'm kind of okay with it. But if it heads to the 7-0, that's where things will start getting worse, because it is kind of a defense favored map, and if it's already double digits being hit, things will not look great. But right now, an attacker lockdown being popped, Redeemer closes the door on himself. Doisha will be able to get one kill, but surviving 2 HP, needs to run away. Jet, very unfortunate dash coming in. Reina, Jet as well as Cheems from Super Elite will be able to pick one kill and get side control. The recon does go through, but it will also reveal a lot of players. Cyber Warrior will be able to get one kill. Reina missing the shots, but will be able to convert the last bullet on Dipper. Now it's all on the hands of Cyber Warrior. He's close to 40 HP, and no, says Reina. Reina with the ultimate pops that, not sure for what, but they want to confirm it. As I said, a very crucial round. They did manage to lose it, but one unfortunate dash coming in from Jet. They managed to lose that fight. Very, very unfortunate from there. And hopefully the next time Jet is ready for it. But I think sometimes letting go of one door opens up a better door for you. And we see an operator already being popped from that Jet, and right now he's again holding mid. He has been playing that position for a long time. It has been working for him, but with the operator facing down right at mid, will he be able to take it down? Nobody is facing. It's going to be a very quick A execute. Looking at that, there's going to be a layer along with a Jet dashing in. Redeemer will be able to get one kill. Spams coming in from Dipper, gets the second one. Redeemer goes in with a utility throw. He will be able to throw it, but he'll not be able to activate it. Teams will be able to wait for that kill. He'll be able to take one. Beautiful Jet push coming through the smoke. Will be able to take down Toby. Dipper coming in, takes one more. It's all up to the last player. It's going to be Noob Warrior, gets one on Cyber. And now Noob Player, I got the names confused. Noob Player versus Cyber Warrior. No, Noob Player has recovered the spike, but Dipper, he'll say no, not for long. And we are back. We are back and beautiful. And right now, we are at 5-1. Yes, Super Elite got one round, but the operator play coming in, peeking through the smoke. Very, very unfortunate. But yep, they got the round that they wanted. They managed to let the side of Super Elite know they're not going to go away with another round. But I think Demigods have done their homework, have practiced really well, because they also won this victory. They want the chance, slightest chance of maybe even qualifying and somebody taking down Clippers. Right now, another operator, beautiful, maybe a collide, but no, it's going to be the Blade Storms being denied. Beautiful kill coming through. There's going to be, Toby has the ultimate available, the Rolling Thunder, and with that buff that has been received, that is going to completely hit the whole side. So it needs to be really calculated. But look at this ultimate being used from the shadows, from Demigods. That does give information that there's a lot of players at tiles and they might be coming in. Doisha peeks in, gets one kill. Doisha should be able to go in for another, but he says that's going to be just too greedy. Pulls up a smoke, takes a TP across. The sounds would have been heard. Cyber Warrior coming in for help, throws a beautiful paint shell, but Jet also with a beautiful up trap reveals the three players who are coming in B main, gives the call, and look at that, the flash does come through, but Redeemer still will be able to get one kill, make it two. It's all up to Rena. The backstab is there, and Doisha comes in for the second kill, and another beautiful round coming from the side of Demigods. They don't care whether they face the operator at first or is it going to be a gun. They managed to play together as a team and taking map control. Doisha going in, taking mid control, making sure where the opponents are. Gave up a lot of information for the side of Demigods, and you saw immediately everybody, as soon as Doisha picked up a kill, they had already pushed close and out of A. Beautiful round being converted, but right now the economy is not looking good. The buys are getting broken every round. Another full buy coming in, close to a couple of broken weapons. But again, the operator is at play. The operator right now is at A shot. The recon will beautifully reveal one person's position, and A shot it is. The recon's position known. He'll be able to take one person. New player in the meantime will be taking on Cyber Warrior. Cyber Warrior gets a little bit aggressive, but the rifle is not recovered. They managed to make their way back, but Redeemer, look at him. He's taking up a lot of space. They know B is completely clear just because of Redeemer, and now Redeemer going in. Soya Windu spots one with a Marshall he has, but Redeemer, look at his position. Should be able to get a kill, but Doisha and Jet, two crossfires, pick up one kill. They managed to recover the spike, but look at that, Nanoswarm being thrown. It should be activated. It does get activated. It does create a little bit of a difference between Toby as well as Noob player. But look at them, they're still pushing through the smoke. Doisha, don't do that. You should be revealed very soon. But Doisha still gets a kill. The spike carrier again being dropped. Toby, he has a lot of utilities to play with. The parallel does connect. Toby will be able to get a kill and get to the clear. The spike is not where he can recover it. He has two flashes to play with. But Jet, look at the backstab. He's not even looking at that position. Even after a shot. Toby, look back. You just got operator shot being missed. He did not care, but with that, Redeemer also comes in, takes that kill. Oh my god, Zed, please do not whiff those shots. If it was a 1v2 situation and if Toby got a single kill, I think things would have changed immediately. Nonetheless, they still managed to convert it, but it's 7-1. Things are not still looking good for the side of Super Elite. And especially on this defensive half, the side of Demigods have been those demigods, have been those devils who have been converting a lot of things. Look at this operator right now facing at a shot, but oh my god, he goes for a different angle at the wrong time, and Jet comes in, takes that kill at a shot. Right now the operator needs to be recovered and they're going in for that, but look at that, again missing a shot. It was a beautiful angle, but new player picks that with that advantage. He gets the operator, takes Jet down, brings it back to a 4v4. Nobody having Jets, I mean sages, they cannot revive anybody. Toby gets another kill on Doisha through the mid fight. They'll be able to recover a couple of player rifles, but he has a beautiful position. The two people comes up on his screen. He'll not be able to convert it. It's going to be a 2v4 situation. Two ultimates available, but 4 to counter that from the side of Super Elite. So I don't think this should be a round that they commit for. From the shadow, I'm sorry, the shrouded step has been heard. The door has been closed on Cheems. Redeemer might be able to check one, but Redeemer, he pops the ultimate. Redeemer, check your back before heading in. The turret gets placed beautifully. He checks it and he should be able to get a kill. The lockdown also being popped. Cyber Warrior will be able to get a kill, and it's back to a 2v2 situation. It can work out. Cyber Warrior just waiting for the right time. One person is detained right in hell. He needs to check hell first. He's not going to check it, but Nano Swamps will dictate. Time is going down. He should be able to get one kill. No, he misses a lot of shots. Time is just way too long, and that's not going to be a round that they will be able to convert. Redeemer does get one on new player, but the spike goes boom, and that's going to be the second round that the side of Super Elite managed to convert, even with the player being detained, not checking hell. He used that ultimate for a very unfortunate angle. I mean, you understand, if it was your lockdown that got over the second time, you could have checked that angle. But your lockdown, the defender's lockdown first completed its time, and then it was the attacker lockdown being popped. So Killjoy had a lot of time to peek out, so he should have known that it should have been A-main. Very unfortunate, but with that one round, I think the economy is not that great. The operator has been dropped. I think Jet has taken the call of playing with Blazes. No, he's not. He was just playing with Sheriff for some unfortunate reason. Right now takes a TP2. Defender spawns a Super Elite, but he'll be immediately denied. His From the Shadows will be taken out. Cyber Warrior taking map control. Beautifully play coming in from Demigods. They take up complete mid control. Sheems will be able to pick one kill from Defender spawn, but that's the only pick that he'll be able to take. Right now 3 people still standing, but a crossfire being held. Joshua will be able to pick one. Redeemer is looking for another kill. Cyber Warrior gets one, and it's going to be last person, new player, for the fight to again recover the spike. Not in his position. Cyber Warrior jumps down from market, gets the 3k. New player walks away with another round loss for his team. 8-2, 6 round difference coming in from the side of Demigods, and Demigods are looking forward to convert it into double digits. They do have 3 ultimates to play with, 2 ultimates available from the side of Super Elite. But one thing that I'm looking at from a long time, that Toby McGuire, not sure why, he has the Rolling Thunder for a long time now. He's not used it for any sides. He's not used it for retakes. Anytime he's trying to enter, he's going down. His flashes are also kind of missing. We did see a couple of times it came through, but to enter the side, I've not seen a lot of it. But right now, look at the angle placement coming in. 2 people, one on top, one pushing A main. He will be able to do some damage, but no kills confirmed. Jet in the meantime will be picking Reyna at High Cat. That's the last kill. Soya Hindu is running in for the kill. Will be able to get a kill on Jet, but immediately dashes out, so no rifles recovered. Cyber Warrior not looking great in health, but look at the fight that they're trying to pull. Dipper will be able to pull 7 bullets. Redeemer goes in for a reload. But right now, ultimate being used, Hunter's Fury being used, and Toby McGuire, very unfortunate. Even though he uses his ultimate, he'll be immediately taken down with the Hunter's Fury. The spike gets planted, but it's going to be a 4v2 retake. Only one person not looking that great. Doisha in the meantime takes From the Shadows, or not sure whether he went running from a different position, but Doisha comes in, picks up one kill. They know the last person's position. He's not going to survive for long, and Doisha, even though he came from, I'm not sure whether From the Shadows or from I guess it's From the Shadows. You can see he is at 2 kills that he picked up after the From the Shadows, so he did manage to do a main From the Shadows and got that victory. Beautiful timing from him to use the From the Shadows, and 2 people got trapped on side. As soon as he cleared up Vines, everything was open for the side of Demigods to retake, because they were still 4 players strong. 9-2 is the score, and it looks like Demigods are off to a victory on the map of Ascent, but we have seen a match where completely things have turned. Even though it was a 10-2 or 11-1, when they head into defense, the opponent just becomes like a monster. They managed to convert it beautifully. Right now, utility usage is being seen. Redeemer has an operator for a change now, but he has Alarm bot placed there along with the nanoswarm being thrown. Cyber Warrior gets another kill at A main. Now Jet has also repositioned and looking for the fight. Soya Hua Hindu, 5 HP, grabs the spike and makes a run for his life. That's all he can do. But Cheens takes up a TP. The position has been hurt. Doisha is randomly spraying. The couple of bullets do manage to connect. Look at this Redeemer not now checking the angle, but Doisha pushes in. Doisha, he is at a beautiful gap to get that kill, but the door gets closed on in very unfortunate timing. It's again back to a lot of trades, 3v3, but again Cyber Warrior comes in, checks second lane, gets a kill on Cheems. The spike is getting planted, but Kane Toby receives a lot of damage, and now being two people alive, wall bangs coming in, 5 HP. Backside is where Soya Hua Hindu is, but look at the shot stats. I think it's all done and dusted. He popped up a flash, but Cyber Warrior with the 4K. God damn it, somebody stop Cyber Warrior right now. Along with Jet, he's just popping off each and every round at double digits on the cards of the first half. The side of Demigods, as I said, they're looking like one hell of a monster and managed to get that defensive half really good for them. 10-2 is the score. We head into a switch, and it's going to be 2 for the side of Super Elite to maybe try and turn things around on their defensive front. Again, it's going to be a defensive map. We have talked about this, but it's going to be 2 takes mid control along with map control. For the whole 12 rounds in the previous match, it was Demigods, but a couple of rounds, that mid fight, they managed to take and convert on top. They came on top of those fights. So, side of Super Elite, kind of, even though they fought that mid, got control of it, they did not realize that that's where the problems are. And that's where the control needs to be taken from. And again, look at the side of Demigods. As soon as the barrier drops, they head in, they take control of it. But even with the flash, Toby will not be able to get a kill. Dipper, he saves his teammate along with Jet. They bring it to a 5v2. Very unfortunate. Noob with a beautiful right click will get one. But I think that's the last of it. Redeemer will not let him stay alive. Jet gets a very unfortunate reload, but still does enough damage for Noob player to get that pick. And Dipper spots those legs from Jet, gives the call, and look at him, look at Jet. He goes in with the beautiful headshot with a ghost. He converts it to 11-2. And Demigods, again, as I said, mid control, the map control that the side of Demigods are taking, there's no answers that Super Elite have, no counter that is ready. And we already see an investment of a Marshall coming in. Yes, Marshall is going to be that baby operator that we see, but you need to be sure that you convert it to headshots. If not, if you give a body, yes, you manage to do 100 damage, but you are in the open for a death. And right now with the Spectre and new player heading with the Marshall, not sure if he'll be able to come on top of it, but the aggression is at A. Reyna has managed to go into one side there, but 4 people coming in. Reyna, say goodnight. Nano Swarm, paint shells, everything being dumped on one person to get that kill. And Jet will herself get a little bit of a damage of that Nano Swarm, but they managed to get entry into site. Soya Hindu from Cat has managed to push it. He's at a backstab. Should be able to get up a couple of kills, but just with the classic, I don't think he'll be able to do a lot. He gets 1 kill. His position immediately gets compromised. He gets hit, takes a dash and runs away, but Doisha, beautiful angle for him. He's in a reload, but still will be able to get a kill. Soya Hindu goes down. It's all up to Cheems to make sure that the match point does not go away. Says no, Demigods, nobody's going to stop us from that match point. Demigods want this. They want a chance to head off to the phase 2 of Good Game 1 College Esports Championship. And will Demigods, after all the efforts they managed to put, have a chance? That's only going to be answered with the match that Clippers have. But let's talk about this. Demigods are playing brilliantly on the map of Ascent. They're not stopping. They're brilliantly one after the another round. They're just pushing through victories. And right now, again, a Marshall right now gets converted. Beautiful pick on Cyber Warrior, but Jet immediately converting it, taking out on Rena. I guess that was with the wall bang, not sure how, but Nuclear gets the second one. Third naked for him. Is he going in for the fourth? The spike was dropped, but the spike gets recovered. Look at the push again being made from Nuclear. Gets a beautiful angle. Jet will be able to get one kill. Jet missing a lot of shots. Directly dashes into the face of Noob Warrior. Soya Hindu comes and saves him, but Jet, look at him, he's still surviving, but the backstab is there. Beautiful headshots from Jet. Jet on an ace to close the round for the side of Demigods to a victory. Oh my god, full health on the side of Cheems. Cheems is walking in rightly to mid. He should be able to send one random stray bullet, and he does. Ace being denied to clutch the match. Very unfortunate, but a beautiful, beautiful show up from Jet alone from the side of Demigods. I was just wishing on the back of my head that it should have been an ace on a slither of an HP close to 10, where he would have a random bullet touch him to his deathbed. I wish for the ace, but very unfortunate. That gets denied, but nonetheless, that's just one round given away for the side of Super Elite. So Super Elite, still they have to make a huge leap of 9 rounds to take this into overtime, but the way the side of Demigods are looking, I think that's going to get difficult. The beautiful headshots were seen from Nuclear, but is missing a lot of them now. But look at the push coming in from Soya Hindu. He pushes Cat, he gets that kill, helps his teammate, but right now 4 people alive. They need to go in for the fight. Knife out is what he does. Dipper will be able to get one kill, and so it's back to a 4v4. So they should be able to go into side. The site is completely clear. It's getting droned out. Backstab is something that they have to be worried about, but they have alarm bot there. Door gets closed. Defender Killjoy. Lockdown has been popped. Doisha is trying to push in. Doisha will be able to get one kill. Redeemer will be able to get one kill. They need to just destroy it. It is there. They will not be able to destroy it. Toby comes in, helps his teammate, and it's going to be the 2 players who gets detained. They both are at the 2 crossfire. Dipper will be able to get that kill. Beautiful angle hold. And I think right now, even though there is Toby Maguire alive, but 2 people surviving, things should not look good. They should be able to rotate, but the spike is lost on site. They should be going to maybe a cat rotate, but Toby with 40 HP, I think he might be able to
30
survive, but
seconds
not for long. The recon is still there. Shock dart's not available. Pain shell's not available. He immediately uses his fault line, goes in for a peek, gets one kill on Dipper, and now with 10 HP. He has made him to side. Cyber Warrior is inside. Lobby is going in, but Cyber Warrior was ready for the fight. The crosshair play and the headshot connected, and he should be happy. What a match again. Going into the brink of the health from one of the players and to convert it. Oh my god. Hopefully it should have been an ace, but I think Box Boys should be just happy that their team managed to get the victory in a very dominant fashion. But yes, it's just a 10 round differential. So I guess they were at 14. They'll be ending up at 24. So I think the only chance they will be having is if an opponent defeats Clippers in a 13-0 fashion. So yes, I'm speculating for the next match already, but you know, that's what the teams are fighting for, right? They have done so much of work over the past 4 to 5 weeks is just so that they can get into phase 2. Demigods, a beautiful show up today, but very unfortunate of what just happened. Super Elite, even though they were the second place team, did not have a great fight today. Boxboy was on his form, 21 kills, 345 average combat score. Econ rating not that great, but look at his first blood, 6, 3 for Cyber Warrior. Redeemer, even being the Sentinel, gets 2 for himself. Amrita Demigods, there was no question as they were heading into the map of Ascent, and this is what we have talked about. N number of times that the team gets to play on Ascent, it's just that they would be getting better on the map. Rather, not the other way around, getting bored about it. Getting better is what they'll be looking at. New player being a Sentinel from the side of Elite did manage to do, I would say, try as much as possible rather than saying do. They did try for anything and everything that they could do from there end, but very unfortunate. Soya Hindu, later part on their defensive half, they came up a little bit, but nothing else. Toby Maguire and Jago, they were not able to do anything to pull this round off. Very, very unfortunate from their end. But Amrita Demigods, I'm hoping for you, wishing for you all the best. Yes, we are close to getting over with the phase 1. But you know what does happen? It's going to be one team taking away the victory, another team losing it. But it's going to be very unfortunate for their end. Ha, very very hard try coming in, but Amrita Demigods, they were completely unquestionable on this map. They were just completely taking this away. Every round they were ready for a fight. Even with the fight, that Noob Warrior managed to get beautiful shots. And man, oh man, ha, I'm feeling kind of sad because those martial shots we expect, um, for hit to hit really, really well. But very unfortunate what happens, right? Even after seeing a beautiful martial, close to a clutch, I would call it. But yes, teams did manage to clutch it. But I wished if Noob Warrior would have pulled it. Noob Warrior, new player. I'm a little bit okay. It's Noob player. Very unfortunate. He gets a 4K with the Marshall, but he'll not be able to convert it. Very unfortunate. It does happen. We have talked about this. You might show up really well for your team, but your team is not working together. Your team is not having a great day. That's one of the things that we have witnessed from the side of SPVV Super Elite. But Amrita Demigods, what a brilliant performance from their end, pulling it to an ace clutch on the match point round. I was wishing for that, but again, I'll be feeling bad, but pretty sure, Jet, I'm telling you, that's going to be a highlight coming in from Good Game 1. But that does bring us to the end. Make sure before I tell you goodbye, yes, I think Edge has some slight connection issues. Nonetheless, we had a great 2 matches today. Make sure you guys, for all the future upcoming updates, are following us on Instagram at the rate Good Game 1. That's where you're going to see all the leaderboards being updated along with the updates for the future upcoming tournaments, because Good Game 1 is going to make a lot more college Valorant or even other titles for colleges. So make sure you followed them. And in the meantime, for such amazing tournaments and for you to learn who your opponents might be, make sure you're subscribed, like the stream, as well as hit that bell icon, because next time when we come live, you would want to see the next match as we are heading into day 27. But with that done and dusted, it's time for me to say goodbye on day 26. This is me, Lucifer, for Edge as well, signing out on day 26. Until day 27, I'll be waiting for you guys. Good night. Have a great evening. Bye bye.